Yo, it's good, guys. Just gonna go over the Nasdaq long that we took today. So the reasoning that I was looking for longs was that we had the only relevant low was that previous daily low, and we are sitting inside of some monthly bullish PD rays. We have this monthly breaker block here, and we are also inside of this monthly fair value gap. And so when I see that, and I understand that previous daily low is here, this is pretty much the only relevant level that I'm deeming important that could potentially give us a reversal from. So when I see that, and I see a shallow run underneath previous daily low, and Asia now is closing back inside the range, and when I wake up in the morning, I see that London has consolidated, allowing for New York to have a potential expansion to the open drawn liquidity, which is that previous daily high. We had some Trump news, so we expanded a pretty good amount above this high so far. But this is exactly the framework that I'm looking for, right? Asia is setting the low of day. London is continuing that move, but is not expanding through, right? The draw was still open, so that is the only reason why I'm allowing for myself to look for a trade during that New York session. So from there, I went to the 4 hour and I was looking at the other assets to see if there was any sort of SMT. I was looking at Nasdaq first. I saw that we left this 4 hour gap open, but if you notice, YM had actually came into its 4 hour bullish for buy gap, and so whenever I saw that, that is also giving me more confirmation that I'm looking for this high and that my bullish bias is correct. Now from the hourly or from the 4 hour to the hourly, there's nothing really here. This is all just sort of consolidation. What just happened? Okay. This is all just consolidation as of now on the hourly chart, but if we looked at the 30-minute, this is exactly what I was looking for. So this was that SMT low with YM, and I saw that we had put a candle closure through this down close candle here, and we also created a 30-minute fair value gap. So once price had tapped this and then it had expanded away, you can see there's no down close candles here that I'm looking for a potential entry off of, and when I see that this 30-minute fair value gap has been tapped and then traded away from, I'm now dropping to the 15-minute to see the next opposing candles, which are these two opposing candles, and an expansion phase of price should act as support and should allow for continuation. And so that is why I actually entered where I did. I was now looking for this low to be protected. I was looking at this as my order block, and I was eventually, you guys saw that I alerted in the Discord that I wanted to enter at 381, but I didn't want to also be too picky or precise on my entry or potentially get left behind. So I ended up just using the 5-minute fair value gap paired with that order block as my entry. Stop loss was down here at the candle closure, and take profit was 2R, which was the first partial, and then I held my runners for that daily high up there, which is over a 3R trade. And I said in the Discord as well, I said if I'm right, 930 should just expand, and if we continue to play price, yes, this was a pre 930 trade. Everything aligned for me personally, and the daily profile had confirmed everything what I was looking for. And so if you notice, here's 930. We get that continuation at 10 o'clock as well. So that is the entire trade breakdown from the higher time frame to the low time frame. The entry model is always just going to be the simplest thing. What you guys have to keep in mind is go into the day with a bias. Ask yourself whether or not we're trading into a key level or off of a relevant swing. And then once you have that bias, you need to look for your confirmation. What is your confirmation? Your confirmation is the daily profile. Does the formation of the daily candle allow for expansion? This is exactly what I'm looking for, everything that I'm looking for. Asia is at the low of day. London had consolidated, that's what all of this is, and then that allows for New York to expand. That is the confirmation, and the entry model is always a order block or a fair value gap for me personally, but anything works. If you guys have any questions, let me know as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one.